Okay, we're in round one. We've got the choice. We'll play first. And let's see here. Yeah, we got our one drop. We got our sword. We got some burn. We got the land destruction. All the pieces are here. You know, actually, just powering this guy up to a 4/4 and then ravaging is pretty good. Hey, Mox Pearl. Well, kind of want to change plans now. I think we'll just swing, play the Sword of Light and Shadow, since we're playing against a black deck and all. Once I equip, ideally I can just destroy all lands and be in good shape. So definitely we equip before we try and do figure. Ravage is looking a little bit worse now that he's got a couple mana rocks out. Alright, well, that's actually not the worst. Now we can just incinerate and then equip and get in. Not getting maximum value off of a sword, but yeah, I don't have any creatures. But I guess we gain some life and... What's its ability? Didn't I already do that? That's weird. Oh, I guess I have to choose the creature first? Okay. Lost the flip, took some extra damage. It's got to make us sack this figure. Ooh, I guess Mazavith kind of works, but not when I Ravages of War. Time Vault, so he's going for the Voltaic Key combo-ish thing. Hero of Oxid Ridge. All right. I definitely don't want him to go infinite, so why don't we just... If I play Hero here, he's going to get to Mazavith, my figure. If I Ravages now, I still can't play Stromkirk Noble the next turn, so any sort of bounce he may have is going to be pretty good. He's definitely got the Voltaic Key combo in his deck. Otherwise, Time Vault's not really worth playing. Well, let's think about it. So I Ravages now. I get rid of Mazavith, Swamp, Island. He's left with Mana Crypt, Signet, Time Vault. So he's got access to 3 mana, blue-black. I feel like we probably Ravages here instead of Hero of Oxid Ridge. I could wait one more turn. I guess if he has Voltaic Key, he could get it anyway, even if I Ravages. I mean, I do want to cut off his mana sources. He's clearly not doing anything cheap. And since I have protection from removal, black removal, that's not sacrifice. Alright, I guess I'll Ravages. See if this works. Concession! Concession! Jeez. Had I known that, I would have slammed it. Does anybody else think that was a bit early for concession? He still had Crypt, Signet, so he still had mana. Interesting. All right, well, I've seen enough to justify a Manic Vandal. Ancient Grudge, too, could honestly come in. He seems very artifact-based with... he's combo. He's got Signet. He's got Time Vault. He's got to have Voltaic Key. Could actually do Null Rod, but that turns off my own swords. So I'd almost rather just do the Grudge. Now am I like, maybe I have too much between Vandal, Torch Fiend, and Grudge, but I think probably not. Well, I've got Relic Warder too. All right, let's not do the Grudge then. I've got a lot of artifact removal. Maybe I don't want the... I don't feel like cutting creatures, that's for sure. Don't feel like cutting a sword, although War and Peace does not seem to be probably very effective against him. Crusader seems very good against him. Journey seems like it's not going to be great, but I mean, he's got Revoker, but I don't know. He's clearly artifact based though. Maybe I do want the Grudge, but then I got to find another cut too. I could probably trade the Vandal for a Kami of Ancient Law. I could see that making sense. There's a good chance in blue-black he's not super enchantment-based, although he could have the Nether, which would be really good against us as well. Do I want to cut Journey for Grudge just to really up our artifact removal? Let's try it. Let's go super artifact Haiti in this game and see if that helps. Because it strikes me in blue-black that he's probably got Tezzeret, either of them. He's definitely got to have Voltaic Key. Time Vault, there's just really no reason to play Time Vault that I know of if you don't have Voltaic Key. Or some other means to, untap it. All right, let's go crazy on the artifact destruction and see how this goes. Yeah, this looks fine. Not amazing, but it's fine. All right, I think I want to wreck that with a Grudge right away. Geez, the Pearl again. Again, the Pearl. I don't want him to be able to use that mana right away. Could take out the Signet too. Currently it gives him an extra blue and an extra red. Seems like it could be useful. Problem is I'm left with no creatures left. Turning off Signet now, what does it do? I don't know. I do kind of want to destroy all his Signets, is that wrong? All right, I'm keeping my Torch Fiend around. I'm gonna use the Torch Fiend to destroy a more relevant artifact, I think. I wanted to do the Signet first because I felt like it mattered more. Feel like I can strike that. It does let him draw cards, but I can then Armageddon. Yeah, we'll go for it. So let's torch this fellow. You get to draw. We're gonna nuke lands, so he can't use his Signet. Could just eat that Signet too. But this feels like a really good turn to do it. After he just drew, it really does feel like a good. And then I can follow up with Relic Warder the next turn. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just dump the lands now. All right. Now the question, do I want to Relic... I think I actually have to Relic Warder his Signet. But if I Relic Warder the Time Vault, I feel like he can just remove the Relic Warder at some point at his convenience. So it actually is of greater benefit to just take out the... I have to look up what Voltaic Key costs. God, it's just 1 and 1. It's so ridiculous. But I've got the... I see. I've got the Torch Fiend that I can't use. Man, that's tough. I think... If I take out Signet and he plays land, he can just go key and then he goes infinite, right? So it's tough. I'm gonna take out the key, the Time Vault. I'm not thrilled about this because he can just remove it and get it back, but my issue is he can just go land. If I take out the Signet, he can just go land, key, untap, win, because he gets to go infinitely. Whereas now at least he has to destroy the Relic Warder, and then at least if I find a red source at some point. Library. All right. Well, another creature's not the worst. Unless it's got a board wipe, I guess. Can't believe he completely rebuilt his land base. That's shocking. All right, well, completely rebuilt his land base. Hope he doesn't have the key. Guess at least he doesn't have the key. 1 damage a turn's not quite the damage I need. Or no damage a turn. It's a lot of signets. He's probably just digging for that Tezzeret. Well, let's do this again, huh? Concession. Beautiful. Look at that. And he had worm coil in his hand, which is insane. Absolutely insane. Wait, 1, 2, 3. This can't tap. So 4. He was, wow, 1 short of his worm coil, too. Wow. That was a crazy game, folks. That was a crazy one. All right. We'll see you in round 2.